It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, happy to be here with my partners, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal.
Bye, Ernie.
Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. The Milwaukee Bucks come into this one after the win against the Mavericks in Dallas. It was a close game. They needed overtime to finish them off.
The fans certainly got their money's worth in that game. Boy, was that a battle, and it turned out to be a real gritty win for them.
And they had to scrape and claw just to get themselves back into the game and into overtime, but they really kept their composure in the extra 5 minutes, and it paid off for the win.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. They've got Antetokounmpo. Willie Cauley-Stein is out there with Turner. Then there's Murray, and it's Brogdon in at the point. Malcolm Brogdon, a second-round pick out of the University of Virginia. What a find, Greg, he has been, and you love that he can fill in at either guard spot.
And you get the feeling Brogdon was overlooked for being a four-year player in college. Has the passing and vision of a point guard, scores well enough from inside and out to play off the ball as well.
Now, here's Thomas. He's coming off a 16-point game against Dallas.
Loved his passing tonight as well. He was just cutting the defense to pieces out there.
And that one's good, Brogdon.
The point forward skills of Giannis, another aspect of his great versatility, which is so maddening to try and defend.
Here's Parsons. Thomas passes to Valanciunas. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
A guy who converts well at the rim. You like to see the aggression there.
Yeah, it's the first quarter, and he's already in attack mode, setting the tone right here.
Here's the screen. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Thomas kicks to Harden. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. And last season, injuries played a large part in what derailed the Bucks. Lost Middleton before the season started. Then, of course, Parker goes down. Brent, tough break for everyone.
Clearly no chance last year to get a glimpse of what this Milwaukee Buck team could be once they're full and once they're healthy. But they do have an opportunity. Guys stronger and more improved and maybe a little bit more hungry to feed off that kind of success.
And here is Thomas. Pass to Parsons. Harden outside. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Yeah, a bit of a tough start here at 1 for 4.
It's Brogdon on the wing. The shot from the low post is good. Brogdon's got 6.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
There's a screen. Thomas kicks to Harden. Harden missing again.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Just couldn't complete the play.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's Thomas. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And Isaiah Thomas, the 60th and final pick of the 2011 draft. Greg, he definitely plays with a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, I call it the little man syndrome. He's driven to prove himself. I mean, he's overcome the odds. In league history, only 9 players 5'9" or shorter have played 1,000 minutes or more in a season. And he's not just playing, he's playing at the highest level.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
Bucks trail by 6. Harden dishes to Parsons. Outside Thomas. That's in, coming off the assist from Parsons. Here's Antetokounmpo. 8 points his last outing. Cauley-Stein with a screen on Valanciunas. Over in the corner, Turner. Murray, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Valanciunas grabs the board. The Bucks have gone 2 of 6 from the field. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here is Harden. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. Thomas a screen. Lock at 6. Harden's shot is off. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Well, Antetokounmpo does such a great job of using all he has at his disposal, which is mostly his frame, in drawing contact.
All free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pacers lead. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And when you consider how the Bucks trail by 6.
And really, as recently as 2014, the Pacers were a team with that old school front court. Some tall timber inside, and they played that slow, methodical pace. They have revamped the roster, looking to space the floor and really fire it up on offense.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court right now for the Pacers. Antetokounmpo is out there with Turner. Then there's Murray. And it's Brogdon in at the 1 spot. And the Pacers now looking to revamp how they approach things. The rebuild is on, it would appear.
Yeah, and a good time to do it when they saw Paul George would be leaving. It won't be easy to make the transition, but the Pacers do have a good collection of young talent. And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
In the corner, it's Brogdon. A three-pointer, no good. The Bucks trail. Inside, and stolen by Cauley Stein. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Well, if Murray gets his slashing game together like that, that's a good sign for his offense. Love how confident he is.
Nance against Turner, and Nance kicks to Thomas. 6 to shoot. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Kept alive.
The defense was solid there, smothering him close inside, and that's how you want to guard him.
Nance. Can't hit that one. Good work defensively by Turner. Stolen by Harden. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And really, since moving over to the point guard spot, Harden has been unstoppable. Just a nightly triple-double threat.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Brent, when you were playing, your ability to pass and shoot, and you were 6'7", really a positionless player before the term became popular. You could play so many ways, in so many different positions, all over the floor. I would think that would fit today's game perfectly.
Well, it's nice of you to say, Kevin. I'd like to think that I was a bit of a switchblade player, especially the way the offenses now are expanding to the three-point line and giving guys with creativity a lot of room to operate. And if the first available shot's an open 3 for a guy on your team, I could probably sink my teeth into something like that.
You like positionless basketball? What, do you like watching it now?
Well, that's the way I play defense, Kevin. Positionless.
There's the dish to Nance. Over Turner. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Pacers leading by 6. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Indiana moving it around. Now here's Murray. He's guarded by Thomas. Pass to Brogdon. The 3. No good on that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Screened by Valanciunas. Nance dishes to Thomas. And stolen by Murray. Now the Pacers moving it up. And laid in to finish the break. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
I appreciate the hustle there from Murray, really getting after it there after swiping away the ball quickly.
And that replay presented by Under Armour, showing us the fantastic steal that led to that fast break finish. Another Unleash Chaos moment. On the wing, Nance. Wide open. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Were those guys back on defense? I didn't see them. Somehow someone missed an assignment. Luckily, he bricked the mid-range.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers holding on to an 8-point lead, heading it.
And now, the 2K Sports
Welcome back,
Halftime
everybody.
Show.
I'm Ernie Johnson. This big mountain.
So it's Indiana who's out on top at the half. They have an 8-point lead. How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
You got to like their offense efficiency. They were patient, took good shots. That was reflected.
And that will wrap up our half.
Welcome back to Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The buildings of downtown reflecting off the gentle waters of beautiful Lake Michigan. Bucks trail by 8. Brent, some incredible players have put on the jersey for the Bucks in their storied history. You have a favorite Bucks player who you always appreciated watching?
Well, I'll name 3, Kevin. First, Jack Sikma. Second, Sidney Moncrief. And third, Terry Cummings. Those were some of the more incredible offensive teams during the 1980s that do not get enough credit.
Harden out there with Thomas. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then it's Nance. And it's Parsons in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Thomas passes to Nance. Harden outside. He kicks to Nance. Five to shoot. Back to Valanciunas. At the tip, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Turner with a screen for Antetokounmpo. Murray kicks to Brogdon. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And the Pacers with the longest standing ownership in the NBA.
And that's a lot to be proud of for Pacers fans. I mean, Indiana, a state that loves basketball. And the Pacers haven't won fewer than 32 games since 1989. So they're always in the fold in terms of being competitive. And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective score in that area. Incredible reverse throwdown, excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Thomas dishes to Valanciunas. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo, and here's the fast break. And the bucket counts.
Oh, I counted
Three-point
and
chance
one.
here.
Shoot, this game's over.
That's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
And last season, Giannis truly making the leap to superstar in the NBA. Brent was recognized by the fans, as well as he was voted in as a starter for the All-Star game in New Orleans.
And I love the point that Giannis made last year with regards to that All-Star voting, Kevin. He said he would have gotten more votes if people knew how to spell his name correctly. I still get it wrong.
Down low. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. A chance here to take a moment and compare the front court and back court scoring on the night for Milwaukee.
And their guards really have done what they could to keep it close. What little offense they've been able to generate has come from the backcourt. They just need a little more balance.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. That's in. And the Pacer lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Valanciunas. Harden against Brogdon. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh!
brutal.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet, Kevin?
The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Nance a screen on Brogdon. Harden the pass to Nance. And it's sent back by Turner. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Good on the shot.
Just want to point out the Pacers are technically on pace to score 105 points. It's not even the fourth quarter yet. So they might drop 48-50.
Thomas kicks to Valanciunas. Nice ball
In
movement by
regulation.
Milwaukee. Parsons for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Right side Turner. Stolen by Harden. And here they come. Here's Nance. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Nance has got 4 points now in the quarter. There's the pick. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And you got to wonder, how high is the ceiling for Giannis in terms of the versatility out there on the floor? Tonight, he is putting on a scoring show.
Valanciunas sets a screen for Harden. And against the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Harden's got 10.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Tremendous focus with the bigger guy all over him. It speaks to the toughness he has down there.
Murray kicks to Antetokounmpo. Over Valanciunas. No good there off the double clutch. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Indiana Pacers. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be right back after this. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup. But we'll see how... And so it's Indiana with it. Brent, all things being equal, do you like the idea of sending everyone to the defensive glass to avoid giving away second chance points? Or do you like leaking a guy or two out in transition, hoping for the best?
I don't think the leak out is a good idea at all, Kevin. You got to have 5 guys attentive to any possession. Most coaches in the NBA will tell you that a possession is not a stop until you collect the defensive rebound.
And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. We've got Murray. Miles Turner out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Cauley Stein in at the 5 down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the layup falls. Antetokounmpo's got 19 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Thomas dishes to Harden. Kicks it to Valanciunas. There's the pick. Nance a screen. Valanciunas passes to Thomas. Drills it from outside.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Murray kicks to Turner. Count that bucket. And the Pacers lead by 14.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
And one thing they'll discuss are their defensive rotations. The other is in the matchup.
You're seeing very little help defense on the inside, and even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, during that last timeout, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Bucks said to his team. He told them not to hold back. He said, I want 100% effort out there. If you can't give it, I'll get you out. No time to rest. Let's get after it. Kevin, he needs everything they've got.
All right, David, thanks. Brogdon the pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Murray. Not a lot of room. inside. The rebound by the Bucks.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
They set the pick. Thomas kicks to Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, they're having a tough time containing Harden here tonight. No surprise there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
Still attacking, building on this lead coming down the stretch.
Well, tonight his pinpoint accuracy has been impressive.
Nance a screen. Lets it go with a 3. Harden, no good. Indiana leading by 13. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, guarded by Valanciunas. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Pacers.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game.
And saving their best for last. Tremendous run here to seal the win.
And you could just see everything coming together like a perfect storm, and they just rolled on through.
Right side, Thomas. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That free throw good from Thomas. Both shots good from the stripe. Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
Outside, Jones. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it,
Not a runaway
anytime
win.
you can go on the road and win in the fashion
Very
they
underrated
did.
statement right there. So Harden had 39, Thomas had 33, Chandler Parsons with the Kevin Love stat line. Valanciunas had 18 and 15. Giannis was 63 and 18. Brogdon with 36 and 9. Murray with 24. And the Pacers stay undefeated. Good. They didn't even make a single three-pointer. Everything came from within the paint. Jeez. Best team in the league. Hands down.